Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing if Euphoria had a North African and Middle Eastern character. This doesn't necessarily have to be Middle Eastern inspired or whatever. It's just our personalities and if Euphoria had one of us.
Okay. Yeah, it's just how we express ourselves.
Exactly. Please, you guys, if you have not checked out her Instagram, I really need you to, because mashallah,
you're the sweetest.
No, wallah, mashallah, guys, her makeup looks are amazing. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi everyone, I'm Sandus today. I'm collaborating with Razan. I'm an 18-year-old makeup artist. I'm turning 19. I'm turning 19.
Oh, okay.
I'm turning 19 this year. How I got into makeup was basically I'm a person with a lot of hobbies. I pick up on a lot of hobbies a lot, and then I get bored of them. And
are you sure you don't have ADHD?
I don't think I do. I picked up on a lot of hobbies, and I did pick up on makeup at some point. I started this account just because I wanted to have a place where I can put my makeup looks, not to
like
pose.
A creative outlet.
Yeah. And
she's
I thought that in a year I'll get bored of this, then I'll delete my account, because that's how it is with most of my hobbies, but didn't happen. So I feel like makeup is the thing for me. Yeah. It really allows me to express myself.
And she's an architect student, so that explains so much. When she was like, I'm an architect student, I'm like, okay, that's why you're so good, mashallah. Stay tuned to see us do this makeup look, and we're just gonna talk a bit about mental health and bullying and what we think about Euphoria. She hasn't watched it because she finds it triggering, justified. Yeah. But you know basically what's going on because it's all over social media.
And if something is triggering to you, whether that's a book or a movie, you don't have to force yourself to watch it. You should look after yourself.
Yeah. Even if the entire world is literally watching, there's no FOMO. When it comes to your mental health, you need to put yourself first. I'm gonna put the products that we're using and everything on the screen so that we're a lot more comfortable while we're doing our makeup and we don't have to explain and stuff. This isn't a tutorial, we're just having fun.
Talking, as we do our makeup.
I just want to ask you, did you ever get bullied?
I feel like everyone did at some point, or at least everyone I know.
Yeah.
And I feel like it affects the person who got bullied a lot. If you were bullied your whole life, you're gonna feel like something's wrong with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally
especially that if you have something that's kind of different from other people.
Yeah.
Let's take my hair as an example. I'm not insecure about it anymore. But here the beauty standard is kind of straight hair, it needs to be straightened all the time. If it's curly, then it's messy, which isn't true.
No, I feel like that's the issue with growing up in the Middle East and North Africa. The beauty standard is so harsh on women.
Exactly.
I feel like a lot harsher than it is in the West. I mean, thankfully growing up, I actually gave myself heat damage because I used to curl my hair so my curls would be perfect. But I did that because I have this stubbornness in me. People used to call me Shasha Bona.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure any girl with curly hair that grew up in the Middle East or North Africa can relate to that. I was just very stubborn, and I was I'm gonna wear my hair curly. The reason why bullying is such a big problem in this side of the world is because everyone has to live in a way where they're competing with each other.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah,
honestly.
So since you're young, your parents will, or your family, they'll compare you to other people, your grades, the way you look. They'll make marriage an achievement, so everyone has to be their best behavior, so everyone just automatically puts the other person down without even realizing.
And I feel because it's the same patterns, everyone expects people to live in a certain way.
Exactly.
You'd either live like the rest of us, or you're weird,
Yeah. A lot of people in this side of the world suffer with mental health is because our entire life revolves around religion, and these imams and muftis don't have any background in psychiatry or psychology whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're just preaching a lot of detrimental stuff, even though what they're saying is correct. The way they send the message across is just really messed up.
And I feel like that pushes people away from religion rather than like making them love it.
Exactly.
So it's like it's defeating the whole purpose.
But then, you know, when you actually like sit and think about it, like, you know how life is a test?
Yeah.
And like God is testing us? Maybe that is part of the test. Like we're supposed to be pushed away in the harshest ways possible and find our way back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know?
What was something that you were bullied for and like it affected you the most? And how did you like overcome it?
Honestly, I have no idea because there's a lot of things.
Okay, what's the first thing that came to your mind?
I think being hairy.
Really?
Yeah, like I was bullied so much for being hairy that, like, as I said, I have this stubbornness thing. I just would not thread my mustache or shave my arms. I was just like, you know what, like, take it or leave it, you know? But it actually, like, obviously it affected me. You know how, like, people put their pronouns. Like, when I saw that people were putting their pronouns and everything, the second I just put my pronouns as she, her, that really helped me overcome that because I was called transgender growing up because of how hairy it was.
I never actually experienced that, but it's like it's interesting to hear.
What about you? What is something that
I didn't like live here all my life. I actually used to like live abroad ever since I was a baby. So like
really?
where
did you live?
I lived in Australia for a few years.
No way.
Yeah. So when I came back, I didn't know Arabic at all.
How old were you when you came back?
Like 6 years old, almost.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I know what you're probably gonna say.
So when I was put in a private school at first, I did face some issues because, you know, some of the teachers were like Arabic teachers, Islamic teachers, whatever. I found it really hard to communicate with them. And it's like...
And they take it so personally.
And like the students as well.
Yeah.
Like they found me as like a weirdo because like I couldn't speak Arabic that well. And like after a few years, I moved to a public school and that's where it became worse because I like learned a bit, but I wasn't that great. And you know, kids are so mean. Like
yeah, but why are kids so mean? Because that's what they're exposed to at home.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Arabs and North Africans in general are way too comfortable talking badly about other people around their kids.
Exactly.
They don't care about that. They'll easily just compare the people or like mock someone that's just walking by, and I really cannot stand that.
It's like not a good thing to do in front of kids because you're their role models, so they're learning from you whether you acknowledge that or not.
But the sad thing is they genuinely do not care. They don't care because, as we said earlier, their main concern is that their kids get married and get a degree. Literally, like, that's all they care about.
You know, you feel like that they got married just because it's the norm.
Yes, I swear, so many Arabs should not be married. Like, get a divorce. I'm sorry, but you're not just affecting your life, you're affecting your afterlife.
And your kids.
And your kids, yeah. The generational trauma that Arabs and North Africans inflict on their kids is insane. It's actually insane.
Tell me about it.
Okay, oh my god, I'm so excited to try this. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm using
It's
this.
dirty.
It's not. This is actually clean compared to like my palettes, but the Mehron Paradise Makeup AQ. This is like my dream palette.
I'm literally using a lot of glitter on my eye, but like it's Euphoria.
I mean, exactly. Oh, it's so pretty. Which one is this? Oh, the LA girl. I hate how this season doesn't have that many like rhinestones and glitter.
They actually like talked about that. They were like, we want to focus more on the colors rather than like the rhinestones and glitter.
I think because like the director was saying that in the first season people were more focused on like the aesthetic of the show rather than the storyline. So they like toned down the makeup because of that. And I'm just like, but that's literally why everyone started watching the show, okay?
Exactly.
If you were in Euphoria, what character do you think you'd be?
I never actually watched the
Oh
show,
yeah,
so.
right. I forgot you didn't watch it.
But I feel like judging from the scenes I've seen on social media, I don't know, I feel like I relate to Lexi.
Really?
Like, not in everything, because again, I didn't watch the whole show. I only saw clips, but like, I don't know. Something about her reminds me of her.
Of yourself?
Wait, what am I saying?
Something about her reminds you of you.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know, because I have been like 100 different people, you know? Like in my life, like I've changed so much, but I think the character I relate to the most is definitely Rue.
Why?
Because she is mentally unstable and insane. No, she's not insane, she's just depressed out of her mind, and I totally relate to that. I think this just made me realize that one eye is inside the eye socket and one is like outside. No, I'm being serious.
I don't know what to
Do you
say.
get what I mean? No, like, is it just me? I think maybe this one is just swollen. If there is a Middle Eastern character, I think they would just be an alcoholic. Because I think a lot of Middle Easterns, there's like an alcohol problem in the Middle East. Everyone is just living a secret life.
Yeah, especially here, like in the Middle East, you don't actually like know anything that's going on. You like find out something new every day and it shocks you.
Literally. Why do you think like everyone is so scared of living their true life like in public?
They want to like save their reputation.
Why do you think there's such a big emphasis on reputation?
I don't know why, but like people here are really scared of like what other people will say about them.
I think the very like strong emphasis on reputation is actually against our religion, because people change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like, you know, the thing here is that even if you do change and like you did something wrong in the past, people will not forget about it.
Yeah.
Like that's all that they're gonna remember you for, which is really sad.
It just shows you how they don't actually understand their religion, and that they're just practicing it for the sake of
because it's like
reputation. Literally.
And it's like the way that we're taught it here is like you have to do this, but they're not like explaining why, like the true meaning behind it.
And I think everyone will relate to that. It's because they're scared that when people ask too many questions, they're not going to be Muslim anymore, which I find really messed up, because the first verse that came down on the Prophet was Iqra, like literally asking us to educate ourselves. But they're just really scared, and I think the fact that they're scared just shows you that they actually don't understand or know their religion.
Yeah, and it's really sad. Because of that, a lot of kids like growing up, like when they realize, oh, we're not actually like understanding this, why are we doing this? And they have no one to go to like ask these questions, because if you do, like they're gonna make a big deal about it.
Yeah. And not just make a big deal about it, but they'll make you feel so bad for asking the question. They'll make you feel like you're sinning or like kafarti. Like, I'm not gonna raise my kids like that.
That's good, honestly.
Do you want to have kids?
No.
Why?
They're annoying.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna lie.
I do not have the patience for children.
But you know, it's a very good thing that you're aware of that, because a lot of people will just like lie to themselves and say like, just because other people are doing it, I have to do it.
Exactly.
That's
like,
very mature.
That's very normalized here.
Yeah. No, I want to have kids. I feel like they're annoying, but then like they're so cute.
No.
They are. They're so cute. No, I need.
Also, like I don't have the time to take care of another human being. I'm sorry.
No, I don't have the time either. That's why I don't have kids. I don't want to have kids now. You know, like somewhere in the far future. Okay, but right now, no, I don't think I can. I think it's because the way we're starting to live our lives now, there's not a lot of time left. Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Like, I just feel like life is becoming so fast-paced. You
Yeah.
have to like, there's
So
so
you
many
wanna
demands.
do everything, like
Not just like you want to do everything, but everything is becoming expensive. You have to work extra hard or a long amount of a long amount of hours.
I understand.
You get
Yeah.
you get what I mean, you know? You don't even have time for yourself anymore,
Mhm.
which is why like I feel like a lot of people are starting to have less and less kids. But that's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie, because y'all be messing them up. And apparently they're annoying. Well, they are. I'm not gonna argue with that. They're very annoying. But don't you feel like they're annoying because they're misunderstood?
No.
Really?
Some of them maybe, but like just I don't have the patience to understand them.
Yeah.
I can't. I seriously can't. Like I know myself. I know I wouldn't have the patience for this, so I don't want to do it in the first place.
What do your parents think of the fact that you don't want to have kids? Are they
My
okay with
mom's
it?
like, well, you're too young to think about that.
I mean, she's right. You are like too young to make a decision anyways about kids.
But like if anyone asks, like this is what I think right now, that I just don't want to.
That they're annoying. I feel like with kids, it's such a tricky thing because you can easily mess them up.
Yeah.
That's why like I don't think I'm ready to have kids, because I know if I have kids now I will mess them up. Like
Imagine the childhood trauma. Like if you haven't fully healed yourself and then you decide to have a child.
no, that's why there's so many I think mental health issues in this side of the world. Because they all just have kids before even figuring out what they want in life.
You know, before like any couple before getting married, they should like I don't know.
Go to therapy.
Yeah, like they should give them therapy, make sure they're healed, and then they actually like get them married.
You know they do that in Malaysia?
Really?
Yeah, like they have to like take this like marriage course before they get married.
This should be applied everywhere.
No, it actually should. And like the reason they do it in Malaysia is because they do it from like an Islamic perspective, which I think is really smart.
Yeah.
Also, when you think about it from an Islamic perspective, yani kids are amana.
Also, can we talk about the fact that people think that therapy isn't like something necessary here?
Dude, the reason they think that is because they think like just believing in God and praying is going to solve all of your problems, when that is really not true.
Like, okay, it's an important part, but then again, like there's no shame in going to therapy.
I think the reason they find it so shameful is because they're so embarrassed of people finding out that they
Exactly.
messed up their kids, or that their parents messed them up, or that life messed them up, you know?
Also, like, it's none of their business if their kids go to therapy or not. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's really none of their business.
No, but it goes back to the reputation thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they mainly care about what other people are gonna say. Like
Why do they care so much?
Dude, don't get me started on that. I don't think I'll shut up. Wallah, like, I don't think I'll shut up. They're so annoying. Why can't you just live your life for yourself? Why do you have to live your life for other people? I don't understand that. Genuinely. Oh my god, this is actually so nice.
What? It's so pretty.
Yours is so pretty.
Thank you.
The colors look so nice on you. I feel like a child. The second she walked in, we just sat on the floor, just like showing each other our like makeup, and I was just like, oh my god, am I in like a department store right now? Like shopping?
You know, like this gives me the vibes where, you know, two children like meet up and show each other their toys.
I swear, that's how we were. Makeup just makes me happy. It's so like, I don't know. It's so therapeutic.
Same.
Dude, these colors are actually really nice.
I told you they're so good.
They are. I remember when like I DM'd you about it.
Yeah,
I
I
was
got
like-
excited.
I like DM'd her because I wanted someone to justify me buying this palette because it's insanely expensive, and she did. She justified it because she bought it.
Dude, I spent my money on it. I was like, I hope this is worth it, and it was.
Wallah, like, it's so nice. If you think the red ruined it, you are racist because this is our flag.
Wait,
Okay?
it looks so nice.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
thank
it didn't ruin it.
Did you see like P. Louise? They have this cut carver thing.
I didn't see it. You're gonna make me broke.
We're both gonna make each other broke, okay? I saw all those glitters and I was like,
I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm just gonna go all out, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is a Euphoria season 1 makeup look, okay? The glitter and the rhinestones. We know season 2 doesn't have that.
That's sad.
I know, like, who cares about the storyline? We're here for the makeup. Okay, and the storyline, but it's kind of triggering sometimes when you've been through stuff.
That's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It took me like a month just to like get myself to watch the second season because I was like, I'm in a very bad place right now. I should not watch it. It's gonna trigger me. By the way, we're both medically blind, and that's why like we're just like, what is going on? When did you start wearing glasses?
Literally like a few months ago. And I don't even wear it all the time. Like, I just wear my contacts because I don't like how glasses look on me.
I started wearing glasses in like 6th grade. I was so young. But I wanted to wear glasses. I used to like wear my cousin's glasses so I could mess up my eye vision so I could wear glasses.
Are you okay?
No, I was not okay. I was mentally ill. I don't know how my parents did not pick up on that. I don't know why. I just thought they were cool and I wanted to wear glasses.
I mean, fake ones existed. You didn't have to like wear
Listen,
those.
I wanted to live the experience, okay?
Wow. Okay, it's like not bad. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, we're just blind and we think it's bad because everything's blurry. But speaking of being blind and bullying, I used to have braces and I used to wear glasses and they used to call me Ugly Betty.
Dude, I used to have braces too.
How many years did you have it for?
2 years.
Damn.
You?
Like 5 or something. But it's
Dude,
because I was mentally ill and I wanted to have them for longer.
Why did you do this to yourself?
I have no idea. No, I think like, I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. Dude, like, I don't even know. I just thought they looked cool. I just liked the look because like you changed the colors and stuff. You don't have
Ever since I got my braces, I was just waiting for the day to take them off.
Yeah, no, I reached that point towards the end. I don't even know how to explain what goes on in my mind sometimes. Like, genuinely. I don't know if I should be doing this. I feel like it looked nice with just the eye look. But I really like the olive tree Amazigh
No, do it.
tattoo thing.
If you don't like it, you can take it off.
Okay, maybe if I add like black in my eye, it's gonna balance out the black on my chin.
Are you not gonna mess it up? Because I'm scared that you will.
I know, I'm scared that I will too. I love that you don't have faith in me as well.
No, but like because it's black and it's like very dark.
Yeah.
With the other colors, if you mess it up, you're gonna have to like take it off completely.
We move. Let's just do this. I wish I was like a Euphoria makeup artist.
Same. I want to do their makeup so bad.
Dude, I would pop off like Salim, you know, like kids at a birthday party with face paint. Like, I'm just gonna go crazy.
I love how like each character has this specific style of makeup.
And I love how like she does the makeup based on like the mood and the scene and what they're going through.
Exactly.
I feel like that is just insane. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I just messed up the look because it was supposed to be a lot smaller. Oh, that is black. That is black. Okay, I'm just not gonna go all out with like on the nose that this is an Amazigh look because I literally have the Amazigh flag on my eyes. I think this is like a mixture of season 1 and season 2.
I see it.
You
like,
see it?
Mixture of both seasons.
But I don't like the mixture. I want to be extra. Glitter. Cut. We're gonna go put our crystals and lashes and be right back. Thank you so much for...
It was a pleasure meeting
Really?
you.
It was
Yes.
a pleasure meeting you. We've been planning this for for 6 months.
Yes, since September.
Literally.
I can't speak.
Yeah.
But like every time we try to collaborate, every time we try
Something
to
would happen.
something happens. You guys can stay tuned because we will be collaborating again soon,
sure.
inshallah.
Inshallah.
And I really had fun today.
I'm so
We
glad.
did like amazing looks. I'm proud of us.
I know. And we were overthinking this like so much. Thank you guys for watching, and please let us know what you think about our looks down below. Let us know what character you think inspired her look and what character you think inspired my look.
Like what character vibes from Euphoria my look gives off and her look gives off. Yeah.
You know, your look gives me very like a mixture of Maddie and Cassie. You see it?
Yeah.